We almost need a Patreon so people can see before and behind in the
No,
back
no,
room
nobody needs to
before
see
the
me
show.
dancing and pantomiming and recreating the videos that are happening, fire breathing.
I'm telling you, I think people would honestly, I think they would. Don't you have some moonshine right there? Why don't you give that a like?
Oh, I should. Yeah.
Can
That's
you?
been there for
Yeah,
like 2 months now. I should probably get rid of that.
yeah, you might
Uh,
want to.
yeah, yeah. Wow. All
Yeah,
right. It's Wednesday, bro.
it is. It is midday. It is midweek. You know what that means? All things get haunted, which means all things you guys on the side, the paranormal community. That is why we are here. Hey, Rob.
What's up, Sarah?
Yeah, what is up?
A lot. A lot. The world's on acid or some kind of mushrooms, I think.
Yeah.
Everybody's a little off the last
No,
week.
if people are on mushrooms, everyody be all like,
Would it? I
you
don't
know.
know. I've never done them. Contrary to popular opinion out there.
Maybe. I wanted to say, Courtney, hello before she can't stay long. So
Oh,
thank you for wishing us a great show, but we wanted to acknowledge you. So Courtney, love,
yeah. There
we
you go.
hope you have an amazing day. And I will be messaging you shortly. Yeah, so it is Wednesday. It is time to get caught up. But before we do all the catching up, we got to say hi to everybody because this is us. This is us filling our cups with each of you because you
Well,
guys bring the juice, folks. You bring the juice.
you bring the juice.
You bring the juice.
Bring
So
that juice,
let's do it.
Stacy.
Let's
Show me.
do it. Let's do it. There he is, Stacy T. How are you doing, Stacy? We hope you're doing super fantastic. I haven't had my Peo Mayambe priest hasn't reached out for,
Oh,
hey, you okay?
first of
I
all,
haven't gotten any check-ins.
first of all,
Did I say it wrong?
Yeah, but that's why. But it's okay. Payo my own bay.
There you go. Sorry, Stace. You know.
No, that's what you said, but it's okay.
What is it?
Pelo my own bay. But it's okay. You added the Spanish version or something. I don't know. The other day it was French. This week you're multilingual.
I am. That's as good as I can do for an accent, folks. I can't fake an accent to save my life.
Yeah.
Big Daddy Andy in the house. How you doing, Andrew? We hope you're super fantastic and fine.
Super everything. I'm struggling today to find anybody. Here they are. There they are.
There's Big Daddy. There
That's his face.
Yeah, have you guys been checking out? He's doing some really awesome shout outs. Many people do this. And we love everybody that does that. It means a lot to those who have a team, have a show, have a presence in the paranormal that go out of their way and create merchandise. And then you guys go out of your way and make an effort to purchase it. And Andrew has been giving back to those people by stepping up and taking pictures and giving shout outs. And we love that he tags everybody in those to have a look-see on who he's talking to, who he enjoys, which gives you guys, you might not have seen somebody, you're like, hey, what's Andy wearing today? What's Andy wearing today?
He's like our daily fashion inspiration.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, inspo, paranormal inspo.
I'm in t-shirt hell right now, but that's okay. You know,
it's okay.
There's a lot of shit going on, bro.
Yeah, there's Danny Marie. There's the fantastic and beautiful Danny Marie, Divination with Danny. And also, of course, oh, my eyes, of course, are going to start watering today. Also, The Awakening with Dee Dee, where they go into dream interpretation and tarot. It's super awesome. So if you guys haven't checked it out, check it out. What?
No, it's just going through a lot of things. It's okay.
Oh, okay. You're like reorganizing.
You're I just get my thoughts put together. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. There's Mr. Mark Brown, cult member. There he is on the right account. Hey, Mark, how are you doing today? We hope to see you at an event sooner than later.
Mark's shout out is in the queue. Mark, Kaylee, Damien, I have everybody's shout outs like queued up. I just got to render the videos and we're done because these are little videos if you haven't noticed.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, they're not just pictures. There he is. There's our friend Damien. If you guys have not heard, Damien will be on Paranormally Blonde on the 22nd, 7 p.m. Eastern time. We've been chit-chatting with Damien. He's super excited, but I think it's time. It's time for people to meet the face the actual human being behind his incredible questions on every show.
7/22. That is an important date. All right.
It is.
Damien, bring your arms too. We're gonna Ouija you up. All
There
right,
you
go
go.
ahead. Proceed, lady. We did
There
her.
we said hi to Court. Okay, we did her already, but I'm just letting her know we're doing her again. All right.
All right.
Miss Candy Slater from the Ashes Paranormal, Good Haunted Mercenary. There she is. Hello to Candy
Yes.
and to Derek, wherever Derek is hanging out today. Hello to Derek. There's the fantastic Kaylee.
Kaylee's is in the queue. I got to get her
Kaylee,
covered.
you're in the queue. There you go. Miss Jenny Davis, Unturned Pages, and of course, Compass of Curiosities. See, I think people would pay for Patreon just to see what the hell we talk about
Jesus
and
Christ.
behind in the backstage.
No.
There's a lot of dancing backstage. That's what happens backstage.
I do. And then she laughs at me because we're a little down on the bottom, and then I just do stupid shit.
I bop around. Yeah, we just do. We're just hanging. I bop.
She snaps.
Oh, I am a snapper when I dance. This is very true. I'm a
big old snapper. There you go.
So there's Miss Rachel Bradley. There is my beautiful, beautiful friend Rachel and her husband Kev in that picture. We hope you guys are having a fantastic. They're right there in Virginia. There they are, guys. Paranormal Theory. Did you catch it? Did you see it? Did you watch their video drop of one of their scariest nights at Norwich?
Yeah. So I don't know who's on this account right now, if it's Ryan or Nick, but
I'm gonna say Nick.
You're gonna say Nick? Yeah, I got a little sneak peek at some evidence they captured the other night. It was beyond awesome. And I told him that I was like, you need to send this in. Like I don't say this often, but this needs to be sent to Paranormal Color and Camera.
Yeah,
because I want to see some real shit on there. Like this is really good, guys. This is really amazing evidence. I did share it with Sarah because
don't get mad.
Oh no, well I shared my piece because I blew it up and slowed it down. So anyway, it's a long story.
It is. Go if you haven't checked out Paranormal Theory, please go over there, subscribe to their YouTube, go follow or like their Facebook page, Nick and Ryan. And I feel really bad. Ryan's sister's name has completely eluded me, and I feel so bad. But oh my gosh, first of all, such an amazing photo. I feel like it's a profile picture, I think for Nick, but also for the Paranormal Theory here. Such a great picture at Norwich. Two of the nicest guys. If you saw them on Paranormally Blonde, they are so much fun to talk to. And when Rob shared that piece of evidence, I'm just going to say, wow. Like
it's fucking stupid good.
It's really good. So
I haven't been not a lot of evidence has excited me in recent years. This one did. This was good. I couldn't even sleep because of it.
You're like kid at Christmas.
So go ahead. No, I'm being serious. I just kept laying there looking at it. I'm like, how the fuck?
Yeah, it was insane, and I did love Ryan's reaction when he caught it. He was so excited that he actually got it on video. So we love that. Mr. Adam Van Kuren right here, cult member level 6. There he is.
Breaking my heart the other day. We put together a whole event for the guy, and he's not even coming. But we understand why. I'm just sad. Go ahead, girl. Keep going. I saw Stacy said buy XRP, so I just bought a bunch more. Thank you, Stacy. I know. I woke up all day yesterday and today. Huge smiles. XRP. For all you that don't know what it's a cryptocurrency is, it's making a comeback. So my little account is much happier than it was just last week. So there we go. And I should have bought more on the dip, but I didn't. So I'm making
it's okay.
Go ahead.
You'll make up for it. There she is, the fabulous Miss Jen Richardson. Greetings from Beyond Radio with Rich Valdez and Jen Richardson right here, as you see. Beautiful little picture there on the side of Jen and Rich. We hope you're doing fantastic today because it is Wednesday. It's a beautiful, beautiful day today.
Yeah. It's hot as fuck here. Oh shit, Angel. I don't know who messaged me. Somebody messaged me. We need to talk. Let's get on the phone. Yes, that.
Is that the one I told you
Oh, wait.
about?
Oh, Sarah took care of it. Yeah. So yeah, we got
Yeah.
to just get on a call, bro.
Yeah, we're going to talk to you, Angel. We'll get everything set up for you. Not a problem.
Not a problem.
We will handle that. And
I
hello
got
to
you.
Dark Hollow Paranormal. If you guys don't follow them, give them a follow. Denise Pack, Pac-Man Paranormal Live, The Hauntings of Fort Duffield, and The Real Ditto House of 1841.
Which will be graced with my presence. There's like there's this like, I swear it's like they're like, I need your itinerary. They're gonna pick us up.
Yeah.
They're picking me up, but I'm like, I can get a rental. They're like, we got you, and we got steaks planned. It's gonna be a big old party this weekend with everybody.
I
Squatchman.
know.
Like
I know. I wish I could.
I'm out of my mind. Like I don't know what to expect in the woods of Kentucky, but I'm going.
Oh,
And since
yeah.
I'm flying. I cannot bring any sort of self-defense, which I know we don't bring on Bigfoot expeditions, but
Mm-mm.
we're gonna
No,
see
you
what happens.
don't.
I just know
I
that
know.
I know my ass will be there.
I'm so bummed. I keep thinking I should just jump in the car. This is just silly. I need to
You
be there. I
should.
know Denise keeps saying, "Come, come."
You're being absolutely ridiculous about it, but that's okay.
I
We
know.
don't want you there. I don't.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't need a chaperone. Okay.
all right. Well, there you
Steven,
go.
my man.
There he is, Mr. Stephen Kometz. How are you doing? He is such a sweet guy. If you guys don't follow him, you should follow him because he's embarking on a new journey in his paranormal, and I love it. We're here for it,
Yeah.
Stephen, and we cannot wait to see that grow. Super excited about all of
Digging
that.
deep. He's digging deep.
He is. He's digging deep. Let's see.
Oh.
Yeah, Shane and Josh, they do Patreon. I know, like I'm telling you, it's
well, they're actual celebrities, you know. Like, I mean, believe it or not, Get Haunted does have a Patreon set up. I just never it's there.
Yeah.
There. I mean, I could do some of my comedy bits because I am funny as shit. We could do Robbio's there. No, okay.
You could get your Robbio there. Yeah.
My Robbio in there.
You could get your Robbio there. There she is, the fabulous, the fantastic Miss D Hoot coming in from Texas.
The Hoot.
She's coming in from Central Texas. That
the
is
Hoot is hollering. She's hooting and hollering.
Yeah, so excited. Yeah. If you guys didn't see, in November, Get Haunted is headed to Mid-Orange Correctional Facility right there in Warwick, New York. That will be led by our Get Haunted mercenaries, Two Brothers Extreme. And we have the fantastic, the fabulous Paranormal Theory coming in. Special guest. We're hoping they'll do a little filming.
Oh yeah, filming, investigating. We're gonna turn this into something super unique, super cool. But we're gonna have those boys there. And
yeah, I was wrong. You were right. It's Ryan.
I know Ryan.
Oh, Ryan, I'm sorry.
I'm sort of like Darth Vader. I know when I can sense things. So
yeah, are you his father?
I am somebody's father.
Ryan, I am your father. There she is, the most beautiful Sam of Sam's Pretty Paranormal.
There she is.
We hope you're doing good. There is Leanne, guys, the SQs. They've got some fantastic events coming up for the Bell Witch Cave. I can't wait to get to. I'm coming. We're gonna work that out.
Sure,
shut your pie hole.
Next.
Emily, thank you for that.
That's what I said.
Did you say Emily? I don't remember Emily being said, but
I didn't say
there's
that.
icy spirits. I know you hate when I say it like that.
Yeah, don't say it like that. Not okay.
It is okay.
I'm gonna use that. I don't know who icy what they look like in real life, but we're gonna use that little thing for their shout out. Thanks, Leanne. I can't wait.
Look at that. You got Denise. Denise. That's why I know you're safe. I'm okay. You got Denise surrounding you. So I trust her. to take care of you for me.
Yeah.
So I'm happy about that. There is Mr. Russ Diver. He's busy at work, but what a great way, Russ, to break up your work day. We're here
Yeah.
for you, buddy.
That's how you break up the workday.
It is.
There you go.
Lisa
Lisa,
Cremo. How are you doing?
Saw her this past weekend. We'll talk about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we haven't done Twisted Tarot in a long time.
Fuck, I forgot about that. Almost forgot about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Micro. Mr. Michael, aka Danger Castro. There's too many R's and L's going on in there. Yo-yo to you, Ghosted Magazine. What?
I'm using that photo of him for his shout out.
Yeah, I love that. It's a great picture.
It is. He looks distinguished and actually looks a little older than his usual baby face to me.
I'm not used to him looking quite like that. I see him.
Scary. He's still scary.
He is scary. He's not scary. Brandy. He's not. Hi, Brandy. How are you doing, sweetheart? We hope you are having a good day. There's Miss Carmen. There she is. We have MSP in the house. Miss Fabulous Sheila right here.
How are you doing? Here. I love her.
She's here. Yeah, they're getting ready for you, Rob. They're getting the whole ass area of Kentucky.
My only requirement is no bed bugs, please. We'll be good to go.
Yeah, but he's waiting for the ghosts. We were talking about that. Denise and Rob and I were the only three left in our group chat up. Everybody else was in Betty Bye very early, and the three of us were up late having little chats.
I didn't say much. I got mostly caught up this morning, but I guess I'm going to be the bait that weekend. So
you're going to be the bait.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, it is this
weekend. In years. So, yeah, it's going to be a bit.
Are you nervous?
No, not nervous.
Yeah,
not nervous. I dread it, to be honest with you.
Do you?
Yeah. Look, I'm bougie, right? And this is a small plane. So it's only 2
bougie. He's super bougie.
When I fly, I like to be comfortable. Okay. Because if something happens, might as well be able to stretch out. Yeah. Right.
When I fly, I like to be super uncomfortable and hope that it's stressful and,
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying, okay, move along.
So what?
I just like my amenities.
Okay.
See? This is true. Thank you, Michael.
There you go.
He did throw out a warning the other day too. He knew I was traveling. He was like, "You sure you want to get on a plane with all the planets out of alignment?" And I'm like, "Thanks, bro. That was nice."
Hey, Mike, I'm trying to get my ass there to do some stuff for the soiree with you guys. So tell me now, am I driving or am I flying? What am I doing?
Just fly. You'll be fine.
There you go. Hey, Matt, how are you doing today? We hope you're doing fine. So we were going to catch you guys up. Did you guys check out Monday's show? Because it was so much fun. First of all, I think I'm still a little hungover from Brian Paoni's energy. He is high energy, that dude. Yeah.
He has more energy than internet bandwidth. That much I'll say.
Oh,
if you're watching Brian, upgrade that shit. You need like Fios.
Matt, that's sad. I'm sorry to hear that it could be a better day, but we hope that you can get something from everybody here on the side to sort of pick your Wednesday up. Yeah. It's what we love. Hi, Dale.
Oh, hey, Dale. So yeah, like that dude's got so much energy, and talking to him, privately, off air, not privately, but off air, and we talk for hours, and he's just solid guy, great ideas, loves writing, loves the marketing and advertising aspect of everything that he does and what we're doing. So just a good dude.
Yeah, it was a great show. We're gonna have him back on because we even said it after that was scratching the surface. There's so much more you guys need to learn about Brian Paoni. Such a great guy, such an interesting childhood where he grew up, what his what his experiences were, which really he really doesn't harp on. He doesn't, I
No.
don't think he gives it a whole bunch of weight. But oh, I see. So Ryan's just got a special message for you. That's it. Just a special message for you. That's okay,
Hmm.
Ryan. I
That's
don't,
all
I don't
right.
want any special messages. Just
Listen,
for Rob.
listen. We share, okay? We share. Every now and then I get a little bit of attention. Is that okay?
Oh, oh my God. Every
Thank,
now and
thank you,
then.
Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. You're a good
Oh,
friend. Um, yeah, and
mhm.
for those that did not watch Monday night or and have no idea what the hell we're talking about, Brian Peony's he's an author. I think the next book he's writing at Missouri State Penitentiary. He's on his way. He'll be on his way there shortly. He's going to spend about 8 weeks writing his book within the walls of MSP. Right.
So awesome.
Met him because he was a guest at our last event there. And he loved it. He loved the night, and he was there the weekend before. He fell in love with MSP. Then he came back, and during his time with us on that event that night, he came up with the idea to write another book. And for those that don't know, we're in it. It's sort of this hybrid of history, paranormal, and horror, right? All kind of mashed into one, which is
Mhm.
really, really cool. But Get Haunted is featured in it. Like, we will be immortalized in a novel. And this dude's gotten shout outs from Oprah Winfrey. He's not some hack writer. He's a good dude.
No, and when if you did watch though, and if you didn't, here's really watching him on Monday. There were first of all, yes, it is beyond an honor to have somebody, ask if they can put us as characters in the book as ourselves. By the way, he doesn't want to sort of fake it, right? He wants to know who we are. He loved what he saw when he was there in person with Rob and crew and Nesper.
Yeah.
But what I loved the most is his excitement being at MSP with everyone there that night. He's so excited about it, and watching him extend what the Get Haunted and Paranormally Blonde mission is, um, was huge. He loved what Rob said in his intro, and he took it a step further. And as he's writing this, so he will be at MSP for 8 weeks, but he will also be there during tours.
Yeah.
So he's going to be writing at night in the cells, wherever he chooses. He wants to go where he feels drawn to write for that moment. He has stated, when you see him, if you know he's writing, come find him. If you want to share your experience, he wants to hear it. He wants to put in actual experiences that people have shared with him and incorporated in his book. So he's taking what we strive to do with our events. He's taking it a step further and putting our mission, his mission, into a book. And it possibly could spin off some more. This will be his 11th novel, I believe he said, that this book that he's writing, that we get to be a part of, will be his 11th novel. But watching him talk about his night, who he met, the friends he made, that he has continued these friendships with, his old friends meeting new friends, and he's just so giddy about it. And when we get to talk to him, he just gets me. He brings the juice. He definitely brings the juice to getting things going again. So yeah, he was such a nice guy, and he will be at the Supernatural soiree on October 26th. So if you want to come meet him, he will be right there. He was super excited. But I agree with you, Rob. He is super into getting out there and the marketing and sharing. And he has been so gracious to us and inviting us to any and all of his cons that he goes to, and asking us if we can go to this one or that one, and let's do it together. And you can be at my table. It's cool. So is everything cool?
Yeah,
are
yeah,
you
yeah.
good?
Sorry.
Okay. And then the other thing that was really interesting, he let that cat out of the bag. I think we can as well. Sheila, I hope we're not speaking out of turn here, but he did say on Monday night, when the book comes out, we're going to do a book release right there at MSP, Get Haunted, and Brian Paoni will be right there at MSP, and we'll do a book release and an investigation together. So big things coming, folks. We're really excited.
Yeah.
We're super excited to add Brian to our Get Haunted family and to the network.
And you can go find his other books on Amazon, or if you go to
Everywhere.
brianpaoni.com. Brian, I'll put that link up here in the chat. Brian Paoni.com. He's got a bunch of books. So just super, super cool. Super nice guy. So yeah, we're excited and grateful. And it was an honor to have him and his friends there that night. So here we are.
Yeah, and that is a good question, Stace. Because he is going to be spending so much time and writing. So he's going to really, and I'm curious. I know it was suggested he should either have a camera or a body cam on him while he's in there doing this writing. You get into that. I would assume it's much like painting or creating something. It doesn't matter. You're doing something creative. You're putting your whole body, mind, soul into it, right? You're sort of, I feel in those moments, your chakras are completely aligned, and it's why these moments of creativity come out. Will he manifest something? Will something be curious? Are they as curious about what he's doing and creating there as he is about them?
I have a feeling. It's gonna get pumped up. Just like, hold on. Yeah. So yeah, like that was the plan as far as I know. Let me throw this up there. Yeah. Okay, dude. Like, come on, give me a break. But Sarah, see, you'll get your shout out in the Trans Allegheny videos. You happy now? All right. Now we're even.
Yes, Ryan, just so you know, we're keeping a scoreboard. I'm going to go ahead and pull yours up here. I'll create the Paranormal Theory scoreboard.
Yeah.
So
please.
We'll keep track.
Because Sarah keeps score.
Yeah, that's totally me. I keep score. Yep. There's Mr. Thomas Bolger from Phantasm Paranormal Adventures.
Big Tom.
Also a Get Haunted Merc. How are you doing, Tom? We hope you're doing super, super great. What is this? Terry, our resident Get Haunted author. When writing, it's like visualizing the movie, dictating the scenes.
I don't know if he tells a lot of people, but he writes. He does a lot of writing, from what I understand. And I still haven't.
Well, we just told a lot of people.
Yeah, I know. That's my point. Yeah. So that was Monday. What else? What else is going on?
Let's see. I hope he does side artwork. Maybe. I mean, there is so much. I think so much that I think Brian is going to break in. This is what I see coming for Brian. He is a well-established author. He has his genre. He does great work. But I see there's going to be something new that stems from this. I can feel it. There's going to be something a little bit different that's going to happen for him. And I'm kind of excited, and it would be really cool. Maybe now we've got Arthur Mills, we have Terry Rogers, and we have Brian Paoni. We're going to have the battle of the authors. It's happening. It's
going to be badass.
Happening. Yeah. I'll you know what, Damien, I can do the audio. Not a problem. I can do all the mispronunciation of words and just fuck things up.
That'd be great. I think this is a brilliant idea. Yes, please. Yes.
Pop-up book. Yep.
Oh,
I love this. That would be a great idea too, actually. I think it'd be cool if we did, like, I love those things where it's like, if you choose this, you go in that direction. When books do that, if you choose this, then go to this way. Like, you can kind of choose your ending. It kind of would be kind of cool.
Would be cool.
I love that. I like that. Good idea, Thomas. We'll pass that on. We'll pass that on. So that was Monday's show. It was a fantastic show, and we will have him on so you guys can learn more about the background of Brian and maybe what led him to writing in the first place, because you might not even believe what his career is, because it's not author. Um, I mean, it is, but it isn't. So there are tons
Yeah.
of there's tons of things to Brian that we need to learn.
Right.
And then before Monday, though, Rob, Get Haunted had one of their fantastic, more intimate investigations right there at McClay Mansion in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
It was cool. It was cool. So yeah, it was a nice small group, right? McClay Mansion, if you don't know, it's got a ton of history, but it's a working office building. And so, it's a bit different. It's not your usual, abandoned mansion or, hospital or anything. It's an office building, right?
Mhm.
For the state of Pennsylvania. It's beautiful, absolutely stunning inside. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful building. But yeah, the I've been there 2 or 3 times. I can't remember, but yeah, Saturday, we were all there. Lisa Cremo was there. And we were in one particular part of the mansion where it's like I don't know if it's a foyer or not, or is it foyer? I don't know
Well,
but
yeah.
anyway, there's this beautiful staircase that goes up, one that goes down,
Mhm.
and they had put out equipment pretty much on each level, and
Mhm.
we started getting some crazy equipment hits on each of the floors. Right, I was getting ready to try to do an EVP session, and we were like, okay, cool, cool. Like we'd get a light upstairs. I started playing music at one point, like 1920s kind of big band music that seemed to get some fairly big reactions. But then we went to EVP session, right? The first session, zip,
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
Second session um, was one possible, right? It was real hard to make out. The third session, I was like, let's go downstairs. I brought this kid Jared down with me, and earlier that night they had a door that had slammed shut. Like once, then which they did. They tried to debunk the shit out of it. It is spring loaded, but if you pushed it, um, it took an awful lot of effort to shut this door. So, it's like, did we open a door? All these different things. We all tried to debunk this, right? And
Mhm.
yeah, it's the main foyer. Thank you, Lisa. So, I'm like, okay, we're gonna. So Damien, we had the tripwire set up, REM pods, K2. Yeah, there's all kinds of shit out there. Those
Mhm.
guys set up. I
Mhm.
just was really just hanging back and watching. Um, and then when my EVP time came up, then I jumped in. So I brought Jared downstairs, and right next to that door, Bill and Tanya had placed a music box aimed at the door, and you had to go down. I can't remember. It's one or two little steps to get to the floor that the door goes. It's a bathroom, and I don't know. The vibe was different, and that is the spot where we got a great EVP. The last time I was there with Tom, right? So I'm like, I wanted to sit on those stairs with Jared in front of the door to do an EVP session to see if we got anything. So I bent down to pick it up, to pick up the music box to move it. And as I bent down, I was like, you know, um, this door better, I said out loud, like, that door better not slam. I know sooner finished saying that door better not slam. That door goes bam. I mean, slams shut to the point where it really scared the shit. I ran. I did. I ended up like 10 feet away in less than a second, probably. I still have a lump on my head because I hit my head on down the molding, because it's near the stairwell. But it literally almost scared the crap out of me. Like, it was on cue. I did teleport. Like, people were like, "How did you?" Like, I it scared me because it
Yeah.
happened like literally 6 inches from my head. So like, okay, so we decided to do an EVP session, and I can't remember what happened there, but I was like, let's do one more. Let's just put this recorder in the bathroom
Mhm.
and give them free open mic, like, so I did, like, okay, you hear me on the recording. I'm like, okay, like, I'm about to put this thing in here. I knocked. I
Yeah.
knocked because I just didn't want to. It's like, I'm about to put this in here. You guys say whatever you want. Say whatever you want. There's no questions right now. So we did. We dropped the mic in there, or the recorder in there for probably a good 30, 45 seconds. Let it go. We're all quiet. And on playback, it's almost like you hear a party going on. Like, you just
Yeah.
hear. But when I went to retrieve the recorder, um, I went up to the door. I think I knocked on it when I went to get it.
Yeah.
That's what it was. When I went to get it, I knocked. I'm like, I'm coming in to get it. I heard from the other side of that, I heard like shuffling towards the door. Like,
Yeah.
so once again, I got scared, and I kind of Scooby Dooed backwards. So you'll hear all kinds of different sounds that's me reacting to it, but I don't have it here. It's not ready, but I honestly haven't even put it on the computer yet. But it was a big, like, that was a
Yeah.
big jump scare, like 5 minutes for me.
Mhm.
It was pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you get any, like, when you were, and it's weird, I mean, not weird, but it is curious that, you
I
know,
had a I
r
had a bad
r
feeling. Like, I had a
yeah,
feeling. I just
yeah,
did.
yeah,
Um, I just I just did. So I was like, that that door better not slam. And then
yeah,
it slammed. Adam, it's part of our conditioning over years, right? And slamming doors is not the most common thing in the world, right? It just
no,
isn't. And it was loud as all hell. Like, it's loud. So when you're this close to it and that happens,
well,
it
and I think
it
it's a
was.
testament to how often it does happen, though. We do
Oh,
ask for
no.
things constantly, and we don't often get that validation, at least an obvious validation. So a slamming door, I think, and I think for you, like, you're sort of that, your body sort of does that anyways. Like, you have a tendency. I've seen him jump at things that you wouldn't normally jump at, and outside of the paranormal, right? So, I think for you, I don't know if it's and I do, a lot of times I feel like because of your hearing loss, or, there are things I think that your body sort of makes up for. That would be my take, and what I've observed in working with you for so long.
Yeah,
Um
it's probably very likely, right?
Mhm,
Yeah, it's funny, but I've also had, Mariah, we got nothing back on the recorder. So that final session before I put it in there, we
mhm,
got nothing. That nobody was talking. Um, you know, I think that's a big part of it. Then there's also some of my bigger people always say, like, why do you do this if you get
mhm,
scared so easily? Um, when you and I've had some really, really big experiences, in all these years. And some of them are truly terrifying.
mhm.
To the point where you almost will question your own sanity. So once you have that and experience that,
Yeah,
it's hard. It's really hard. There's probably a form of PTSD in there that people don't think or talk about. Um, but there have been moments like where I wasn't sure. Like, I wasn't sure, A, if I was sane, or B, if I was even going to come
yeah,
back from it, if that makes sense, right? Because
yeah,
sometimes, in some of the bigger ones, it was literally like being in a nightmare you couldn't wake up from.
yeah,
Um, even if that was for 10 seconds, right? It felt like an eternity. So yeah, that's that.
Yeah, so McClay Mansion, Jenny, it is a private, it is a place of business. We have been very honored that somebody very important to Get Haunted and part of Get Haunted and management of Get Haunted does work there. So it's been an honor to be able to work this location. This is not just open for everybody because it is the offices for the law association of the bar for Pennsylvania.
Yep. PA
So
bars.
um it's a beautiful location, but it is a working place, so it isn't just open. I don't know. I
Yeah.
know Terry has to always be a part of it. I'm just not sure how open they are to everybody coming
Yeah.
in. We've been really blessed to work this one and help raise some money for this,
Yeah.
and it is a
Lucky.
historical location. It is a
No, lucky.
historical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really not for hire, but it's a cool place. It's just different. Oh, whatever's there is there. And Terry, who is our resident biggest skeptic, doesn't really get a lot of have a lot of reaction. We've seen some strange things out of him at McClay. Man, you remember when we did the live? Uh,
Oh, yeah.
um, under Estes method, Terry was picking some
Yeah.
stuff up. It was pretty cool, and we had an EVP that sort of matched. It's a massive adrenaline rush,
Mhm.
and after all these years and some really big experiences, hey Todd, those things tend to fade away a little bit. Things don't get quite as scary anymore. So when you get one back, right,
Mhm.
it's freaking cool. It's cool.
Mhm. Mhm. Oh, yeah, and to be able what I love about this particular location, much like the other ones like that are this size, is it is a little bit more intimate. This one, you guys, we had Empty Casket. That's Bill Bryan and Tanya
Yeah.
Gilroy, and they are Get Haunted Mercs, but also have their amazing team, Empty Caskets, and also the Talking Board Museum. What I loved is that you guys did a past to present. So Tanya and Bill are very well versed in that spiritualist movement of investigating. That's their wheelhouse. They really love and give that a lot of thought. They're very knowledgeable in that area. So to be able to sort of move from our humble beginnings of paranormal and then adding that more modern equipment, techniques, and theories, do you think that helped aid in the night with sort of mixing in?
It could have. I'm not sure, right? I mean, straight out of the gate, because we had one new to us person, and her husband were there, and um,
Mhm,
he was a bit more of a skeptic than she is,
mhm.
and yeah, they did human pendulum at one point, and she had to take a break from it. So very possible, he was a cool dude. Like I love
Yeah,
talking to that guy.
yeah,
Um, but I'm pretty sure he walked out of there going, yeah, there was some interesting. He was like, can't explain some of this stuff. So it was cool. It was a really good night. I didn't stay the whole time.
yeah,
I left probably around 1 a.m. But it was a good night. It's always good. So it could have ramped things up. It really could
yeah.
have. I'm not
And
sure.
Mariah, that it is the door. So people do work in that building all day long. I'm sure
They
some
hear
of
it.
them stay and work after hours sometimes. And that is, Terry has confirmed that you might have found where the source was. They're all like, where is this slamming door
Yeah.
coming from?
Yeah. People didn't know, right? And it wasn't just me. And that the whole reason I brought it up was because it happened to that somebody earlier. They didn't know where they went and investigated, and they're like, had to be this door.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, it's cool. And again, it's spring loaded, but I think we all many times tried to make this happen, and
Mhm.
we couldn't make it happen. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And there you go. There's some remodeling going on. So they might
Oh
they
yeah.
might be sort of uprooting a little bit of the spirits out of their natural where they feel most comfortable. Maybe there's a little moving around going. Thomas, you're gonna love working with Bill and Tanya. They do great work.
Yeah.
So yeah, we look forward to you working with them. And I do, look, in the end, you know, And I don't really feel like anybody, I have not seen everybody. I'll just make this statement right now. I have not studied anybody this closely. But what you don't see a lot, Rob, in my opinion, and everything, and I'm on social media in the paranormal world a lot every day.
Yeah.
I've not really seen anybody take those moments from people from the spiritualist, starting with Stacy Talledge, one of the people Stacy turned me on to, Mr. Is it Kadek? Am I saying that right? I feel like I'm not saying that right. Stacy, help me out here. But taking this group of folks, from professors and scientists and botanists and all these people who came long before our TV celebrities, and set this into motion, and they did it not to gatekeep, but to have an understanding about this connection with the other side, and taking their techniques, Alan Kardec, thank you, Alan Kardec. If you guys have not watched that on Netflix, I highly suggest it. Stacy suggested it. I watched it. It's fascinating. I have the Book of Mediums. It's fascinating. But I've not really seen anybody, with all this talk of real investigators and what we do, taking those techniques from the pioneers and understanding the evolution of that particular, because they all came from somewhere. We are not reinventing the wheel here, people. So taking that, I would love to see somebody map it out from some of these people like Kardec, and understand this particular experiment or technique, and then grow it to what we have now with the Robert Walsacks and the Robert Murphys and everybody out there making equipment. How did that evolve, and what does it mean? I personally would be interested in that, because I feel like, and it was really Robert Walsack. And if you guys don't know, Ghost Gear and Get Haunted are now a partnership that you're going to see more often. So every time you come to a Get Haunted event, you're going to get to put your hands on a piece of Mr. Walsack's amazing equipment from Ghost Gear Tech. We've got the Epic Box. We've got the Piccolo. We have the Fan Tune. He's got amazing things that is very, very well thought out. So yes, Ghost Gear right there. But, you wonder, where did these ideas come from? And just where are we in the process of the evolution, really? Because I think far too many times we take a piece of equipment, I'll speak for myself, I won't speak for everybody. Just how much do we understand about what we're using? And it wasn't until Robert Walsh, and I was the first one to admit it on that show with Robert, that I don't. Oftentimes I just go off. Did it go off? I don't go into the deeper meanings all the time, because one, I don't use equipment on a regular. But he was the first one to really give us, to me, an honest sit down. Like, hey guys, when you're putting 6 pieces of equipment down on a table, I got news for you. They're interacting. But we think, pile it up and let's get multiple validations. We're working against ourselves here. So I would love somebody do this timeline of, thank you very much, Damien, like a timeline of the spiritualist movements, the techniques, the thoughts, the pioneers, not even the spiritualists, but the pioneers who really set out to understand what it was to have these connections and to have this communication with the other side, and now take it and evolve it to what we use today. And what are the similarities? What are we, would they be happy with those people that started this journey openly? Would they be happy with where we're at and how we're measuring this? How would they look at that? I'd be curious. I'd be curious.
I would be too. Absolutely. Yeah, Brian. Double Estes is one of our favorite things too. It's amazing what happens with double Estes method. Sometimes I think we even did a triple Estes one time. 3 states, 3 separate states, 3 separate people, with some really interesting results, if you want to call them that.
We need to do that again. What would be fun is if we did this, if we did it with like Paranormal Theory, but if we were on an event and Paranormal Theory happened to be out, and another team happened to be out, where I would be more than glad, more than honored to be able to host the live where we
Yeah.
hook everybody up
Yeah.
and we let everybody on the side. We've gotten amazing results using a live situation where the viewers got to add questions, and that was working with Terry that one time. That's what we did, and it was nuts.
Yeah.
It was nuts.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty damn cool.
Yeah, so yeah, two separate rooms. Yeah, try, next time you guys, like, seriously, when you guys are out, if we happen to be out, we need to like hook up our schedules so you guys can understand, like, to be able to do it. We were like New Jersey, Connecticut, and I think Rhode Island or something like that. We were sort of bam, bam, bam. We had 3 different events going on, and oh yeah, it was so great. Oh yeah, Palmyra. There you go. I've only been through the town and Mormon Hill. I have not been to oh my gosh. Palmyra
Historical
something,
museum,
right?
I think,
Yeah,
or
historical
society.
museum.
It's museum or society. I think it's museum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't know. I've never been.
Yeah. Wow, I got all excited about equipment and the evolution of it there for a minute. Like, now I'm
Yeah.
like thinking about this. Yeah, I don't even know.
So cool.
Yeah, so cool. So I'm glad you guys had a good time. It seemed like the guests were super, super happy there at
It was
McClay,
cool.
and
I had fun.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's good. It's good when you get to enjoy a moment
Absolutely.
and not just work it, because sometimes when you're working these events, you don't get to actually enjoy the moment.
Absolutely.
So Rob strolls in like the rock star and
Not even close. Not even.
does his thing, and then he's like, I'm outie. We'll see you later. So what do we have? So we've got some things coming up we're really excited about. But I got to pull it up because my memory right now today, it's a little off. My memory is a little out, but we
Tell
do
me
have a
about
sold out. Yeah. Okay. Let's be kind. We do have a sold out event on July 20th, which will be the New Egypt Historical Museum right there in New Egypt, New Jersey. I'm excited about this one because this one does have a lot of the guests and family and friends of Get Haunted that were there for a huge experience together. And I think they're coming back together to see what else they can do. So if you were not with this group the first time, I think you guys are going to be in for quite a treat because they're great. All of them are amazing. They're amazing personalities. They're super into this, very passionate. And to see them come back together to see what they get, I'm super excited about that. Following that is July 27th. That is in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. That is the old Franklin County Jail. Still tickets there left to purchase. Love that. I've not been there, so I don't know if that one, to me, definitely, it's a jail, right? It's not a prison.
Well, it's
It is a jail.
Yeah, absolutely. It's an old jail.
Yeah. And I don't know the size of it. Sometimes I feel like I see this picture of the front, I'm like, it's small, but then I see all the pictures people take inside and it's not quite the size that I think it is.
Yeah, it's not tiny, right? Like,
Yeah.
It's fairly decent size location. It's cool. Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So we've got that one coming up. That is July 27th. And then, of course, the following weekend, August 3rd, right there in Napanock, New York, we have our Shanley Slumber Party. Shanley Slumber Party. This one, crazy cool, guys. This is about getting together, having just understanding sort of when we were younger and we got scared and we had fun and we mixed laughing. This is really a night. This is a mixture of bringing back some old school games that we used to play as kids and then tying it into some investigative styles and solo challenges to sort of, push yourself to the limit, get comfortable, but then push yourself to the limit.
Yeah, and the list, like we have a list of, Danny and Sarah. Yes, Bloody Mary's on the list, guys.
Yeah.
There's a lot of questions that we probably got to go back to, but so we have a list of the different games, and we're gonna, add a paranormal twist to them. You might see, what is can it? Yes, I
Yeah,
have that
but you
with
must
me
be
at
in
all times.
pajamas. You
Um,
must be in pajamas.
yes, Marco Polo / hide and seek with a paranormal twist. Bloody Mary's in there, right? Because we have the scrying mirror in the
Mhm.
haunted scrying mirror at the chalet. There's a lot of cool things on the
Can I can
docket.
I can I like share one? I don't you almost don't want to share them, but I just want to
Go
give one
ahead.
idea.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Because I think I love this idea. Um, and of course there'll be slumber party snacks. So those that are coming, if you want to bring snacks, everybody should have received an email. Because we did give a general layout of what the night's going to be. And of course, we
Mhm.
don't know. We're ready to pivot if we need to pivot. But one, we are also going to have Empty Casket there. So they're bringing their traveling Ouija board museum. So you get to explore this very extensive and intensive collection of Ouija boards and hear their history and probably why they're chosen. I've not yet had an opportunity to see this talking board museum in action, but that will be their setup. We will do a fun seance with Bill and Tanya. They will sort of start the night off because no slumber party is complete without a seance, of course. But one of my favorite aspects to this night is taking storytelling to the next level. And we have it planned where we want to hear your stories. It could be an experience that you've had at one of your favorite locations. It could be just a scary story that you've heard and you want to reshare. But we want to know how excited the spirits of Shanley are to hear these stories. So we're going to be set up with some fun equipment. And as people are telling stories, if we get an equipment hit, you are then sent off to do a paranormal solo challenge that has been chosen for you.
Oh yeah,
So,
and that, if they're cool with it, that,
yeah.
and it's a solo. When we say solo, they will be alone.
Mhm,
Um, that part, Sam, to answer
mhm,
your question, yeah, we'll probably be doing a live stream from Adam's room, right? I just got to make sure
mhm.
we have really good connection up there, but
Yeah.
and we'll run that the whole time.
Mhm,
Um, and from there, right? From there, you can watch these solo challenges happen. We did this once before with a solo challenge at White Hill Mansion. People loved it because you're going to get the POV of
mhm,
the person. So people
mhm.
love sitting there and listening and watching, and that person will be blindfolded. It will be um oh, cool, Tammy. It will be intriguing to say the least.
Mhm.
So get ready.
Yeah, and yes, Thomas, we do have light as a feather, stiff as a board on the docket. So this is really, to me, it's a slumber party taking us back to being 12, 13, 14, but also adding the aspect as investigators and especially at one of our favorite locations. And um, if you feel so inclined, we're saying wear your favorite, most cool pajamas because we're for those participating can have a little bit of a best pajama contest. We'll have snacks. It's a laid back night, but it's a fun night, and I think it's a great way for us to sort of reconnect on a hey.
Yeah.
Right. Let's just be ourselves. Let's hang out. It's casual
Snacks.
but fun. Yeah.
Snacks. There's gonna be friggin' snacks. Stop.
Yeah.
Maybe I might by then. Um, I may by then. So yeah, and PJs are optional. We're hoping everybody jumps into some. Just imagine being 12, 13 again and knowing what we know now, right?
Yeah.
About the paranormal, and then integrating those things. So it's going to be fun. Back to Mariah's comment earlier. We're creeping that way. We're trying. And then to her comment before that, yeah, not, I would say not often. I'd love to get a list of things to talk about,
Mhm.
um, or hear your expertise in the matter one day. But yeah, so Adam, spin the bottle only happens if you buy a ticket. Okay.
Yeah, we had to pull it out, Adam, because you weren't coming. So we were like, it's just not going to happen. But
Yeah.
kind of, we've got some takes on some of this stuff. So it's going to be a fun night. It's going to still, we're going to get investigation in, because you don't know, right? Like we're going to do some fun things together, play some games. The Bloody Mary one, very excited about. So yeah, there is. All right, Adam. um, it's going to be a good night, and it is at the Shanley right there at Napanock. That is August 3rd. We do have a couple rooms left, so if you are interested, you're going to want to jump on that sooner than
Yeah.
later. After that, we have White Hill. I believe that particular White Hill is sold out. So that one on August 17th, that is sold out, and that will have the Get Haunted Merc team, 9 Lives Paranormal. That is Kara and Gail. And then we roll into September, folks, and September is New Egypt once again, New Egypt Historical Museum. We do have tickets open for that one. So if you didn't get into the one in August, you can, or I'm sorry, July, then you can get into this one in September. So jump on that. And then October 5th, Madison Seminary right there in Madison, Ohio. Super excited. Our first time there as Get Haunted. Excited about that. October 12th, we have openings at White Hill. White Hill. Rob, you didn't even, I don't think we didn't get to really talk, but I created some new banners. Did you even see my White Hill banner?
Yeah,
I'm
I
so
was gonna.
proud of it.
Yeah, with the red on the. Yes, yeah. I wanted to talk to you about that. We have not had a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Really good job. You did an
Thank you.
amazing.
I'm trying a new vibe. So Rob is
See it.
our resident expert of making banners, and I'm trying out like my own style. I'm trying out my own style, and I've seen almost every scary movie on the planet. And I'm going for scary movie poster vibes. And so I'm hoping that they're catching everybody's attention. But that White Hill one, for some reason,
Really good.
it really, like, I did that. Thanks, Mike. I did that one. I text that to my girls. I'm like, look at what I did. I was so proud of it. I was so
Yeah,
happy about it.
yeah. I didn't. You know how I found out about it? By seeing it on Facebook. So sorry, sorry. I didn't know you did it because
Yeah.
you didn't share it with me. So
I didn't. I didn't. But then, of course, after that, White Hill in September is November 16th, and that is for Mid Orange Correctional Facility in Warwick, New York. So go check that one out. You're going to want to get in on that one. Again, that's got Two Brothers Extreme, Paranormal Theory, and you never know who else is going to be there, because I'm pretty sure Phantasm wants to be there. It's so many people want to join in on that one. So that one I need to go back and explore, because that's where I've had one of my biggest experiences that I would like to recreate. I need to recreate that one. So
you
just
do.
want to go back here and make sure. Yes, Thomas, there. I think Mort the clown, he's under glass now. We can't kiss Mort anymore. So
Yeah, it's okay.
that's kind of what the spin that is a little bit what the story is. That's sort of the situation. It's a take on Spin the Bottle with the storytelling.
Yep.
So,
And
yeah.
we have a wheel of challenges. There's all kinds of little cool things, and perhaps even some little trophies. You know, I don't want to give too much away.
You don't. You don't. Yeah, Mid-O. It's going to be fantastic. There's Thomas, Phantasm, and Mike, Two Brothers Extreme. They're going to be there leading that. Super proud of those guys. The Mercs are doing a fantastic job. Thank you for being paranormal teams. And the reason, they stood out for us, not just because they saw our vision in what Get Haunted and Paranormally Blonde is, but we saw their vision, and that is to work with the community hand in hand. That is to bring the community in and be a part of it, not just be in front of it, right? There's a little bit of a difference, and that's okay if you want to be in front, not judging that at all. But what we want to extend is, of course, opening doors in the paranormal for everybody that doesn't see a door that is open. We want to make sure you have opportunities there. You have the right to be there. You have the right to explore the paranormal the way you choose. And sometimes when we go and we interact with others, we discover new ways we want to paranormal. So that's what it's all about, folks, is just continuing that little circle, symbiotic relationship going on. It's what we love. So to all our mercs, we love you. We appreciate you. We certainly do. You guys are doing a fantastic job in carrying out our mission.
Yeah, absolutely. Plus, Mike and Adam we had a pretty big experience at Mid Orange as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they're kind of the perfect fit. So them, Paranormal Theory, did you say you're going to try to come?
Paranormal Theory is there.
Not you, not them, you.
Me, yes.
Okay, so you got everybody there. And Sarah had her big experience, one of her big experiences there. It's going to be cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be really good.
It's the triangle of Get Haunted, Adam.
Yeah,
it's the triangle of Get Haunted, not the circle. So that's what we got going on for events. Of course, like always, if you guys don't mind passing and sharing out, you're going to start seeing some promos going out for the soiree that is October, which is approaching quite fast. So October 26th is the Supernatural Soiree, first annual Supernatural Soiree. Oh my God, soiree in Camden, New Jersey on the Battleship, New Jersey. I'm not going to stop until I get it right. It's going to be a fantastic night. The Packs are going to be there. The SQs are going to be there. Shane Pittman and Josh Purvis will be there. They've already let the cat out of the bag. So they're there. You've got the Midnight Seance, of course, with Patty Negri. You've got a cash bar. You got a dance floor. You have a 12-person exclusive vendor tent. We're still looking for a team, folks. We want to make sure this is as diverse. We don't want 12 candle makers, 12 psychics. We want a little bit of everything for you guys to see what's in the community. This is not just for paranormal. This is for everyone to come and be on a historical ship, to be on surrounded by some of the best people in the paranormal, and to not wait in line to see those people that we often wait in line for, but instead to be a part, just to be together and a part of the community, which we all are. It doesn't even matter. So, Thomas, you have a fantastic day at work. We're super excited that you stopped by. We love you. You have a great day. Unturned Pages and Compass of Curiosity. Thank you. They share our events right there on their show. So, they're planning on filming. So we love that. That's what this is all about. I knew it. You guys, Rob and I said, I know we already talked about this, but right after your show, we barely could, once we were off, we were both like, are you thinking what I'm thinking? We were thinking the same thing.
That truly happened.
Yeah, that did truly happen. So, you've got a little bit of events left. You can see us. We will be August 17th. We will be at the ISS Con 3. It is called the ISS Con 3, but it will be located at Billy Creek Village, right there across the street, down the hill and across the street from ISS. That is from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. right there in Rockville, Indiana. So come say hi to Get Haunted. We have so much going on.
October 5th, we're at Rock Island. September 28th, is it? 27th, 28th, we're at Phantasma. We're everywhere.
Yeah. You'll find us. Yeah, it's going to be the end of the summer and the beginning of fall is going to be ramped up. But as we do approach towards the end of July, we just want to say to all our friends and families that will be attending and vending at the Battlefield Bash, have a fantastic event. We wish you well. We wish you success. And with that, Rob, we have some work to get done because it is Wednesday and we have
I know. 2:11. I have only about 12 more things to get done before 3 o'clock. So it's time. It is time.
Bye, Danny. Bye, Danny. We've got things to get done. We've got lots of work. Angel, I know you're probably not still here, but I will be sending you an email to set up what we need to set up to get you get going on Extreme Ticketing. Everybody, extremeticketing.com. If you have events or you would like a store, go check out extremeticketing.com and we will be glad to help you with that. Damien, we love you and we look forward to July 22nd when we get to introduce your fantastic face to all of our friends.
That's
There he
Michael.
is. Oh, hey, Wojo. Oh, hey,
Hello,
Wojo.
Joe.
We're
Hi,
just
and bye.
ending the show. We're just ending it. We're just ending it. Thank you, Dehu. We love you. A wonderful day to you. Oh, he just got out of work. Okay. It's okay. We're going to forgive you, Wojo, because we love you.
He's forgiven.
So with that, as always, we see you. We really do. We appreciate you. You have no idea how much we appreciate you. And we certainly love you. Thank you for being the good in the community. Get out there, give somebody a shout out that you don't normally shout out. Lift your friends in the paranormal. We need more of that, folks. Lift them, show everybody's amazing work. It's what it's all about. And let's expand and continue the conversations because they've just begun. Right?
Just begun.
I can't even sound badass if I wanted to. I
Really
try. I try. I just can't do it. Hearts to you, Stephen. We are the best cult
Cult
ever.
ever. There's a new
Right?
cult shirt out, folks.
Oh, that's
Orders are
right.
flying in. Thank you all for those that have already ordered. Everything will be here probably Monday, Tuesday, and we'll start getting those shipped out. And there's a little surprise in there too. So you'll see.
Uh-oh. Yo.
Oh,
If you
you'll
want to
see.
know what it is, you got to order it.
Word. All right.
Word. All right, folks, go have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday. Have a great rest of your week, and we will see you Monday. All right, bye.
Bye.